Embark just dropped a massive blog post revealing everything we need before the beta and full release later this month. We are going to go over all of it in this video. If you do enjoy, please do hit the like button and subscribe to keep up to date with everything ARC Raiders. Let's get into it. ARC Raiders is a multiplayer extraction adventure set in a lethal future Earth, ravaged by a mysterious mechanized threat known as ARC. Enlist as a raider and scavenge the surface to survive in a desolate world. But beware of the machines, beware of raiders preying on others. In short, you'll build a name for yourself in Speranza by taking on quests, improving your gear with treasures scavenged from the dangerous world above, and making it back alive. Come back with your pack full, or pass out on the surface and return empty-handed. Each trip above will weigh risk with reward, and every decision you make comes with a consequence. Topside is the place where you spend most of your time in ARC Raiders looking for valuable loot. This could be gameplay items you can use to your advantage, or items you can bring back to craft with. More of that later. The first thing you have to be aware of is you are not alone up there. ARC machines will be looking for you. The ARC come in many different shapes and sizes, but be aware they are all significant threats to any raider. You will face a small 8-legged spider-looking machine called ticks. These are small and stealthy creatures that live inside structures that tend to cling to roofs and walls and will jump and attack any unaware raider. The snitch can be seen in the air looking for suspicious activity, and if they spot a raider out in the open, they will call in reinforcements. Make sure to stay hidden or take them out quick. We also have larger machines like the Leaper, who patrols outside and poses a massive threat with its destructive leap attack. Or the Bombardier, who with the help of spotter drones will seek raiders out and target designate for a lethal mortar attack. There are more ARCs like ground-based Pop, Fireball and Bastion, and flying ARCs like Wasps, Hornets and Rocketeers, each with their specific strengths and weaknesses which offer unique challenges. There are even larger machines, as large as an apartment building roaming the surface at times. The Queen is furiously defending the Harvester, a structure with unknown purpose. Taking on the Queen will most likely lead to a quick defeat, but for a seasoned raider, there's always a way. There are even rumours of other large variants too. There seems to be some new names that weren't there in the last tech test. It looks like the Bison has been renamed to the Leaper, which fits its attack, but I still prefer the Bison more as a name. The Bombardier sounds terrifying with a mortar attack, and we better pay attention to those spotters. I've also been hoping for more large ARC machines like the Queen, which I'm glad they're adding. I'm sure they will be incredibly hard to beat, and I'm sure they will be very cool. Let me know what other big ARC machines you guys would like to see in the game as well. ARC is by far not the only threat topside. There are other raiders up there as well. Maybe you can make a friend or two, but watch your back as other raiders are competing for the same loot. You can choose to go alone or as a squad of up to 3 players, all viable in different ways. The Rust Belt. All topside ventures take place in a different location around the Rust Belt. Your first location will be Dam Battlegrounds, a map that offers forests, swamps, old research centers, and apartment buildings. It's a good place to learn the ropes and many places to explore. After a while, you will also visit Buried City, a pre-collapsed city now covered in sand dunes. Here you will explore hospital, mall, town squares, apartment buildings, and old architecture. The spaceport is a derelict launch facility filled with old technology across different industrial locations. So it also seems like we are getting a new map on launch. The raiders have also found their way to the Blue Gate, a location higher up in the mountains featuring open areas, small towns, tunnels, and underground complexes to name a few. I like the look of the map, it looks very different to some of the others, and I'll be curious to see what the more mountainy terrain will be like to fight along, but from what I can tell, it looks like a very cool map. There are even rumours of a place called Stella Montis, but what that is and how to get there is still unknown. I wonder if that's a map coming in the future in a future update, or if we need a special item, or we have to transfer from one map to another map like some of the other extraction games in the genre. Speranza, home. Due to the ARC threat on the surface, humans have created a new living in the relative safety below the surface. It's here raiders come home to after visits topside. Here you can perform various different actions and build your own personal home below. Performing various actions topside grants your raider experience points. And when you reach certain thresholds, your raider's level increases. For each level, the raider is also awarded skill points that you can spend to learn new skills and abilities. There are a plethora of choices here, so you will be able to configure your raider to your personal preference. A more mobile raider? More stealthy? Carry more? The choice is yours. Topside, there are also feats to complete. These are small objectives like destroy 5 wasps, etc., that upon completion grants your raider cred. These cred can then be spent to unlock rewards in raider decks. These are essentially different pages with rewards, and as you unlock rewards, new pages become available. There will be both free and paid raider decks over time, and while most of them are permanent, some are time limited as well. There is also the Codex. This is a growing repository of your raiders' accumulated knowledge about ARC, the people, and places in the Rust Belt. The more you progress, the more entries you will unlock. Your workshop is where you will be able to upgrade, craft, and repair your gear and weapons. Your workshop itself can be upgraded too, and as you progress, you will be able to craft more and better gear. The traders of Speranza are central figures in the community, and as you will find out, they often have different agendas. They will send you on quests that will tell the story of the Rust Belt and reward you for your help. The traders will also trade you items and buy items you do not need. There are also trials to complete every week. These are harder challenges that come in multiple difficulty levels, and if you perform well, you will be ranked in Speranza's raider leaderboards. Every week, new masteries and rewards will be available. The raider decks sound very similar to how Helldivers approached battle passes, and I enjoyed that for the most part in that game. The trials also sound like fun, and I'm glad there's going to be plenty of masteries and rewards consistently week after week, as well as trying to go high on the leaderboards and reach number 1. They also bring up projects again. If you want the full breakdown on how wipes and projects actually work in ARC Raiders, check out my last video. Preparations. Ready to go topside? You can customize your raider and make the raider you want to be. You can customize your raider with different faces, face styles, hairstyles, and body type. Additionally, you can choose cosmetics that come with a wide array of color options and detail toggles that will let you define your style. No raider is complete without a backpack, so you will have options there as well as backpack attachment and charm. Additional cosmetics can be unlocked by completing quests, leveling up, being unlocked in raider decks, or be purchased in the in-game store. Looking dapper certainly helps, but looks alone will not be able to carry you through the dangerous topside. You will need some good weapons and gear as well. Customize your raider to fit your playstyle with a plethora of weapons, everything from the Rattler, a simple automatic rifle, to Volcano, a close-range shotgun, to more high-tech weapons like energy weapons, like the Equalizer, and more. There is a lot to choose from here, and you can further specialize your weapons by adding attachments or taking them to your workshop for a full-on upgrade. Now looking at the image here, I don't recognize this gun at all. Let me know down in the comments if you know what this is, or if it's something entirely new. Gadgets are useful tools topside, and you can equip your raider with everything from lore grenade, to trick the ARCS, to zip lines, mines, door blockers, grenades, flares, bandage, etc. The list goes on. You can also find some of these gadgets topside, but in most cases, you are better off coming topside prepared. The shield and augments are 2 items that further allow you to customize your playstyle. Do you want to be fast and light and sacrifice carry capacity? Or perhaps you want to maximize your offensive capacity for more gadgets and ammo. Maybe heavy shields are your thing. Being a raider means that sometimes you run low on items. Thankfully, there are ways to get back on your feet. First, there are free loadouts. These are a set of items given to you by the citizens of Speranza to help you on your way. Feel free to use whenever, no strings attached. Secondly, there is your trusty rooster friend Scrappy, that has a very nice habit of collecting items for you. Thank him by training him, or give him some nice cosmetics too. So are you ready to become a raider? The Rust Belt awaits, full of challenges, treasures, and untold stories. Whether you choose to brave it solo or forge alliances, ARC Raiders offers a dynamic and evolving experience we hope you will all enjoy. They also make a quick mention of pre-order rewards. To celebrate the server slam, we have added an additional pre-order reward, the Bruiser Bundle, for all players who purchase any edition of ARC Raiders ahead of launch. As we can see in the image, the skin looks awesome. I like the boxing gloves, and I especially like the little duck hanging there. Let me know if you plan to pre-order. I know most of the time we shouldn't, but I think I'm going to make an exception this time. And that's it for the blog post. I can't wait for Friday when the server slam kicks off. Thanks a ton for watching. If you've got any questions or want to see specific ARC Raiders content, please drop a comment down below. I'll see you all out in the Rust Belt. Stay sharp, avoid the ARCs, and good luck, Raiders.